to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers. And the Beavers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington State's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Creates a little room. Fights off the defender. Bulldozes his way through. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Washington State has it all working right now. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Washington State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oregon State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Out of the gun, the inside give. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Makes the catch. It's Hankerson. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Spinderella. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Meredith. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Number 98, Hans punts it away.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, 1st down here. Gonna run it. It's Hankerson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Beavers will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Turns it loose. Complete downfield. There he goes down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now for this defense moving forward.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give out of the gun. Hard running there. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll test the right side. Got the 1st down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Murphy. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Punts it out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Beavers are marching down the field. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hankerson.
But one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. A lot of work to to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Gonna swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Finds a man on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Defense looks like they're coming. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Clemens. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Carr. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Beavers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sends it back in motion. Second and 10. He'll throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He might want another play. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, you just keep chucking it.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for us.
Catch in the middle. It's Walker. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The short hands. It's Hankerson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Beavers have their offense in high gear. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Still looking, on the move. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Murphy. Big fella moving. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Beavers! And the pummeling has started.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellison. It's a running room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Priority number 1, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
Got it behind the line. It's Ellison. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Here comes the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. And the Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. To the air, it's Murphy. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So 1st down will open up the final period. Moving out of the pocket. He's inside the 10.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
They'll give it to Johnson. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Rolls it in. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Washington State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if he's ready to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots.
Touchdown, Oregon State! And the beatdown has ensued. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. Looking for a big gain. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Murphy. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one, as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clemens. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
They're going to run it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. High the chains now on 2nd and long. These corners backing off a bit. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's going up top here late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. And he's going to go down as time has run out. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason.